it's not a matter of men not being chivalrous or not wanting to treat us like the beautiful women we are. It's a matter of us positioning ourselves to let him know it's okay for him to do that for us. I was walking in the store today, and a young man half my age was walking in as well, tattoos all over his face, and we both were at the door at the same time. And he said, "Thank you," because I stepped back. And I said, "Oh, thank you." And he said, "Oh, oh, my bad." And he pulled the door open, and I said, "Thank you. I appreciate that." He said, "No, thank you. I appreciate you." And I walked in, and that was that. But this young man maybe wouldn't have opened the door for me had I not rested on one of my feet. I just kind of stepped back and paused and let him figure it out. See, ladies, one thing that I learned the hard way is we have to let our men figure it out, and we have to have that space to do that. They need that time. So we have to give that time and that space by how we position ourselves. Another thing that I really wish I'd have known to do earlier on in my life was to just be quiet. I don't always have to be right. Ladies, pick your battles with your men, no matter what. If you're dating him, if this is your significant other, you're in an exclusive relationship, whether it's a sexually exclusive relationship or the relationship is exclusive where you're not dating anyone else. And yes, those parameters are very important. Do not assume anything. Make sure that you have those tough conversations. No matter how emotionally intense it is, that's very important because us ladies, we like to know where we stand, and we need to know where we stand because he respects that coming from us. So don't ever think that a man doesn't expect you to ask the tough questions. He will definitely respect you for that. So another thing, as I was saying, was just to not say anything. I don't have to be right. When you pick your battles, you are picking them with a purpose. So as you date, you are dating with a purpose. So every decision you make within your relationship life, not just the relationship you're in with another person, but in your overall life, you're doing it with a purpose. What is that purpose? Is it the happily ever after? And that happily ever after, mind you, has some bumps and some turmoil and some catch you off guard moments that you still can expect and be prepared for. So knowing that you don't always have to be right may look like this. He may say something totally off. You know that it's wrong. It's absolutely incorrect. Okay? However, in his mind, he's right. How he feels is right. How you feel is right. But would you rather beat him down with saying you're right and he's wrong? Or would you rather let him have that moment, let him feel every bit of that pride, and let him figure out that he's wrong? And in the same instance of him figuring out that he was totally wrong, totally, and feels foolish, but he knows that you did not give it to him. You didn't make him feel less than. You didn't make him feel like a fool. You made him feel like a man. And that right there is going to go a long way between you two. See, when you browbeat a man, or when you have to be right most of the time or all of the time, I've seen many of my clients just have to be right all the time, and I used to be that way. Then you run them away. You run that one man away that you love so much, that you've fallen in love with, that you really want to work it out with. And this is your husband. This is your significant other. This is your lover. This is your boyfriend, your partner. The other part of that is partnership. Are we equal? I don't think so. And I know that I'm going to raise a lot of eyebrows off of that one. I know I probably turned a lot of women off with that one. But I don't believe that I am my man's equal. What I believe is we can be equally yoked. And what I mean by that is we can meet with common ground, on common ground, with common desires, likes, wants, ambitions. We can be equally yoked, and I have the vision, I'm provided the vision from Divine Source for his dreams because we're equally yoked. He has the key to unlock me, and his life is my life. And so that partnership, I believe, as a woman, divine feminine, that wants to be nestled and cradled inside of my man's strong arms, inside of his love. I want his protection. I want him to provide for us as a family. I don't believe that I need to go out there and kill the bear that he kills every day. I don't feel like I'm his equal in that way. I don't want to do that any more than he wants to come home and cook and clean and nurture and mother and do the things that I actually love to do and that I find is within my capabilities as his woman, as the matriarch of our home, our family. So I don't feel that partnership equality, as in, I know I'm going to get you on that, some of you, feminist kind of energy. That's just not how I feel. I feel like many of us are taught incorrectly, and we get to the point in our lives where we feel like we can just turn a switch and decide to get married, have children, and it happened just like that because we will it, we desire it. It doesn't work like that. We absolutely have to will it, we have to desire it, we have to work for it, but we have to be positioned to receive it. And I think that's the missing part, is being positioned to receive the man of your dreams, which is the one I believe each woman was created from. Now, having been told by my man that I belong to him, other women have told him they feel like they belong to him. And we've had that conversation. We're very honest with each other. And he tells me all of that. And I remember the first time he said that to me, about a woman who felt like she belonged to him. I asked him, "What do you think?" And he said, "I think she believes that she belongs to me." And I said, what do you think, that she belongs to you?" He said, "No, you belong to me." See, there is that one that will say that to you with his heart and soul. And it'll be the same man that says to you, his life is your life. And that is commitment. So another thing that I wish that I'd have known sooner is that word commitment. Commitment comes in so many ways, shapes, sizes, so many forms. And it's unfortunate that many of us as women seek out the word, not the action. And that's what a man is going to give you. He's going to give you the action that equates to that word, commitment. See, commitment, that word in and of itself, for us, very feminine, divine feminine women, ladies, we find security in that. It's safety. We know that, okay, if he's committed to us, he's not committed to another. We feel safe and secure that if a man is giving us a commitment and we don't have anything to worry about, we feel like, oh, we can let our hair down, we can exhale, we can take our socks off and just stay because he's staying. But what a man does is not quite like that. A man will show us the embodiment of commitment, and it is within his actions, not so much his words, but his words do count. But it is in the things that he does for you and to you and because of you that don't have anything directly to do with you, but are very easily acknowledged and recognized as because of his commitment to you. And so you will know if you are the most important woman in his life. And you will know if you are not the most important woman in your man's life. And you will know if that man is even your man. What questions do you have about relationship life? Comment down below. Let's talk about it.